The first Paine was forgettable. I don't think I ever used her. I don't even know what she does. I don't even know what this intro is for. Dark Knight Paine's Trustmaster reward is a set of clothes with high attack and defense. It can only be equipped onto female units though, but it does come with a double hand passive. Her Super Trustmaster reward is a fist. Nope, it's an accessory. It has high attack for her accessory, and while it can only be equipped onto attackers, it boasts the strongest Land Burst damage boost passive for her accessory. Onto her active abilities. Paine has access to some black magic, but it's not very good. Full Land Burst is Full Land Burst. Darkness is edgy. Black Sky deals dark damage at Chains of Bolting Strike, and inflicts a 120% Dark Imperil. Karen can't be used at the start of the battle. It takes half of Paine's HP, in exchange for hitting the enemy hard, and increasing the damage modifier of her other two abilities. Passives. With her Trustmaster reward or Super Trustmaster reward equipped, Paine gets 500 attack and a damage modifier buff for Darkness, pushing it further than Black Sky. She's got 6 strong killer buffs, and has a big booster to burst damage. She prefers to carry a single weapon, meaning half the cap to the chain layer boost. Her normal attack has been changed to attack, which hits the enemy and fills her layer burst gauge. At EX plus 2 she gets Warring Spirit 2. At EX plus 3 she gets 500 attack. Let's look at her layer burst. It inflicts an 87% defense break, a 135% dark imperil, deals dark damage, and strengthens the damage modifier of her layer burst. Time to change forms. Dark Knight Paine's Brave Shift has a 3-turn duration and a 3-turn cooldown. Onto her active abilities. Fright deals self-chaining dark damage at Chains of Bolting Strike, inflicts a 120% Dark Imperil, and a 25% Short Sword, Big Sword, and Long Sword Imperil. Whelming switches the element for weaker water, and excludes the weapon Imperil. Levin is the same but lightning. Passives. She's gained more stats in this form, and her normal attack does more damage, but otherwise they're mostly the same. She's also gained resistance to most status ailments. Let's look at her Layer Burst. It deals self-chaining dark damage that's stronger against fairies. Let's rank Brave abilities. Raising Fright and Black Sky just raised their damage modifiers, but Black Sky is beaten out by Darkness, so long as Darkness gets to cap a chain. Time to make a damage rotation. I'll see if you've got a support chain for Darkness and can heal back up. If not, just replace Darkness with Dark Sky. On turn 1, turbo cast Darkness. Do that again on turn 2. On turn 3, cast Karen and double cast Darkness. Repeat this rotation until her Land Burst is ready, and then use it. Afterwards, activate her Brave Shift, cast Full Land Burst, and double cast Fright. Then, use her Land Burst. Triple cast Fright, and then she switches back to her base form. So, EX2. EX plus 2 really speeds up her rotation, giving her an instant Land Burst and gets rid of the need to build it up. Her Super Trustmaster reward is also very strong as well, so that's always a bonus, or perhaps the main draw. EX plus 3 is just stats, and expensive. So how good is Dark Knight Paine? Despite having strong damage modifiers, Paine's base form isn't suited to dealing high damage with Darkness! Furthermore, this is a bit muddled with the drawback of sacrificing her HP for every attack, which can make things a bit dangerous. Of course, once she uses her Land Burst, she could become the danger, using her dual-scripted Brave Shift's Land Burst to double the modifier buffs and strengthen her damage output. With this, Paine becomes the best physical dark damage dealer with standalone standards, and can get stronger once you introduce proper buffs, which she needs, because she doesn't have any. However, despite how good this sounds, Paine does have 2 significant flaws that really holds her back, much like the other 2 damage dealers. First, she's element locked to dark, and the layers of her Brave Shift make her alternative options weird when she can't access them afterwards. Second, her Layer Burst cost is ridiculous, and Paine's Layer Burst gauge fill rate needs help. With her heavy Layer Burst cost and her base Layer Burst effect duration, it can be difficult to use her Layer Burst back to back, and properly capitalize on their strengths after you use the first grandest ability, and if you fail to do so, she's just an okay dark damage dealer. In short, Paine's a bit of a pain. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you summon Dark Knight Paine. While her rewards are good.